This just in, folks. This is how we're starting this episode because we kind of made this setup look a little bit like a newscast in our kitchen.
Yes, we did. Yes. And now on to the next news of the news day. We have made it.
We made it. New York for the layover, baby.
It's like a 2-hour layover, and then got a flight to Barcelona, 7.5 hours.
Arriving at like 8:30 a.m. We are figuring out what zones we need to get from in Barcelona.
I think it's one.
Zone 1 will get you everything in like the center. Yeah.
Okay.
We questioned, do we need zone 2 or 3? What are these zones? But
I don't know what any of them is.
we figured it out. Zone 1 is basic area. Yeah, we are in Barcelona. Estamos en Barcelona y nosotros aprendemos español desde hace dos meses.
It has gone by really fast. It's already almost April.
So fast. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Wild. We've had to do a lot.
First thing, we had to find a place to live because that's obviously kind of important. We got an apartment through a friend of his sister's, and he's a realtor here in Barcelona, so that definitely made the process a lot easier. But I do know of people finding an apartment on their own, it just can be a little more time consuming.
El Raval is the barrio we are in. And yeah, we were like, oh, I don't want to keep spending money on an Airbnb.
And we did it in like, what, 5 days?
Which was pretty unheard of from
yeah, everyone was very shocked.
That have been in a similar situation of just moving here.
Go big or go home. And I told Zach, maybe he should go home. Oh, look at you.
Okay. He's better.
So these are our purchases at the market. Got some FC Barcelona scarves. Got this really cute shirt that's reversible, and Zach's hat is also reversible. So 2 in 1, baby.
Check out the back.
Oh yeah, the back is really cool.
Super cool. So one thing we had to do right off the bat was open a European bank account. So we chose to go with Santander. That was probably the easiest process. They were super helpful. We literally set up our account in like an hour, I think.
I would say even less.
Probably less. We showed up at one of the physical banking locations here, which in Barcelona there's hundreds of Santander locations, as well as Caixa Bank. I don't know how to, I'm probably saying that wrong, but that's the other big bank here.
So you just gotta show up with like your passport, and I believe that's all the information you need, or at least need to bring with you if I remember correctly. After we got the bank account, we needed a Spanish phone number. So I just went to Vodafone, which is one of the like main phone providers here, Vodafone, Movistar, and yeah, just set up a Spanish phone number, which you just get a new SIM card.
Again, super easy, but a lot of the utilities need to be attached to a Spanish phone number in order to get on the utility bills.
The next part is the TIA, which is like the non-European citizens residency
card. Yeah.
So some people wait till the last minute. We were very on top of our game because we did it with a service, which I can link in this video, and they were super helpful. They speak Spanish, like the legal Spanish, very well, and they were able to help us with the process very smoothly, and we just had to show up with our documents. honestly, with going with classes and just kind of getting used to living here in a completely new place, I just wanted to get it over with.
And we need the TIA here in Barcelona for things like job applications, utilities. Sometimes we just had, our landlady helped us out a lot with setting up our utilities in the first place, which we're very thankful for. There's a few like rental situations where you need a TIA, a local TIA number.
But like the bikes all around Barcelona that are like, have like little stations.
Beasing is the name of the company.
You need your TIA number for that, which we have our number. We don't have our physical card yet. That comes like 45 days after you do the application.
Hello. Currently walking our way to the beginning of the path for Mount Tibidabo.
Tibidabo.
And yeah, it's a nice incline.
Yeah, we are walking through a pretty nice, kind of suburban, quiet neighborhood called Vallcarca els Penitents. Vallcarca els Penitents. Something like that. I probably am saying that very wrong, but you know, that's where we are.
Just yeah, well, we can put like a little map, like ding.
We are about to start the hike up to the ascent up to Tibidabo. Behind us is like the tram station that you can take. It's our first hike here in Barcelona. Ready? You starting all trails?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Gotta log it. You don't? Did it really happen?
It did not really happen. True. So we are at the Sacred Heart of Jesus Christ Church.
There's Jesus.
There he is in bronze up there. And the idea of putting a temple on top of the Tibidabo mountain, which we're on right now, was originated from Juan Bosco, or Don Bosco. Like the first stones were placed in 1886, and then later it was finished in 1961. It was officially named a basilica by Pope John the 23rd, apparently. So we're at a basilica right now, officially.
And let's go inside. Take us inside, Zach.
Let's go check it out. So we are on our way back down. Something interesting that I wanted to add about the Temple of the Sacred Heart of Jesus Christ. It was also designed by Enric Sagnier, something like that, who apparently has designed over 300 buildings in Barcelona. So he's credited to be the architect of that church. So there's your tidbit. Alright, so that's the trail we came up originally, and so you're going to want to cross the street and head up there, and that's, I guess, the technical trail to the theme park, and that is much faster than what we did, which was we took the road all the way around. We definitely did it very wrong on the way up, but, you know,
You live and you learn.
You live and you learn. Tú vives y aprendes.
So for the Metro card, we have the one where it is, you just pay for it once a month and it's unlimited uses. It's 20 euros a month. And
you get a physical card in the mail.
Yeah, you get a physical card in the mail. It came in like 2 days. It was very fast. And if you want to recharge it, you just go on the app and recharge it yourself. It's very easy.
The food has been amazing. So many good tapas. We've honestly been cooking a lot at home because ingredients are so cheap here. We spent like €8 on just
all these vegetables.
All these like peppers and green beans and onions
cucumbers, tomatoes.
Fresh tomatoes, a huge package of beautiful oranges. We have been eating out, I'd say 3 times a week, not including our croissant runs.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah, we have been jumping, like we'll be up here doing homework, studying some Spanish, and then we're like, you thinking what I'm thinking? Cappuccino y croissant con chocolate. De chocolate. Vamos.
I've been enjoying just walking everywhere and taking public transportation. That's been just such a huge change in our day-to-day lifestyle because we're just so used to driving a car everywhere. I put on like a Spanish podcast and I just go, and it's been absolutely lovely.
Yeah. ¿Y cómo se llama de el podcast?
Notes in Spanish.
Oh. That's the one I'm listening to. That's the one I showed you the other day.
Oh, I didn't know that was called Notes in Spanish.
I think Ben and Marina's podcast is awesome for any level of listener because they supply worksheets. They
like transcriptions of the podcast where you can like read and listen at the same time. So our next video we'll be traveling through the north of Spain and we'll take you guys along with us.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, subscribing.
Give this video a thumbs up and please put in the comments anything that you might want to see, might want to know, and we'll be happy to let you guys know. We'll see you later.
Adios.
Hasta luego.